Public TV in my hand right now. Look at this circular. There are students who are protesting outside campuses saying that even in minority institutions they were not being allowed to wear the hijab. So the story takes a completely different turn now, because students can't say anymore that minority institutions are changing their stands and not allowing them to wear the hijab. So I'm going to read from the circular once again and tell you why this changes everything in the hijab controversy. Now, as the court has been hearing this case, students were asked to return to campuses and refrain from wearing any religious attire. Despite that, there were protests outside the classrooms. Now, the circular that I have in my hand will try and get you some reactions as well on this story. The circular says, in the above circumstances, we request state government and all other stakeholders to reopen the educational institutions and allow students to return to the classes at the earliest. Pending consideration of all these petitions, we restrain all the students, regardless of their religion or faith, from wearing saffron shawls, scarves, hijab, religious flags or the like within the classroom until further orders. We make it clear that this order is confined to such of the institutions wherein the College Development Committee have prescribed the students with a dress code or uniform. You can read this story on republicworld.com, broken by Republic Now. We are putting out the full circular on republicworld.com. Let's also show you some of the videos that have been coming in to our newsrooms. You've been seeing the videos that have been coming in since this morning and in the last few days, as students came out and they were protesting and claiming that these minority institutions earlier would allow the hijab or the headscarf inside campus, but now it's changed. It is changed. But the Minority Welfare Department in Karnataka has just put out the order. I'm going to tell you once again what's going on in the story. We'll try and get some responses. Here it is. It says, in the above circumstances, we request the state government, all other stakeholders, to reopen educational institutions and allow students to return to their classes at the earliest. It says, pending consideration of all these petitions, we restrain all students, regardless of their religion or faith, from wearing saffron shawls, bagwa scarves, hijab, religious flags or the like within the classroom until further orders. We make it clear that this order is confined to such of the institutions wherein the College Development Committee has prescribed the student dress code or uniform. Let me go across to Amit Malviya of the BJP joining us on the phone line. Amit Malviya, now one of the arguments that these petitioners made in court, have been making in court, students protesting outside minority institutions, is that it is a minority institutions and yet you're not allowing hijabs or scarves inside. But I think the government, the Minority Welfare Department, has just put an end to that debate by saying until the court orders are out, no